This episode was not exciting at all. I was not even intrigued. I was not excited at all. It was so boring right up until the end when Bartolomeo or whatever. How the fuck do you say this guy's name, fam? All these names, there's too many names in One Piece. I don't know how to say. Fucking you lot know. You should know by yourself. I don't give a shit. When that fucking, I'm just gonna call him green hair guy, fucked up a vice admiral with ease by himself. It looked like he didn't even try. Like when it came, like obviously they had their standoff and then it moved away from them, and then after that it came back. His hands was in his pocket, and then you look at Vice Admiral Maynard and he's all bloodied up. I was like, what the fuck? How's this guy fucking up a vice admiral? It's not even like he's one of them rookie nobodies in the Navy. He's a vice admiral, so you have to be pretty strong to be a vice admiral. And this guy's hands were just in his pocket, and you were beaten and bloodied up. And then when it came to the very end, he tried to attack him again. It's like he went all out for that one punch. And then you see Bartolomeo or whatever green hair guy take his hands out of his pocket, and then it skipped the whatever he done to him. And then at the end of the episode, when the guys looking for Catman or Maynard and Bartolomeo, the green hair guy, he walks out and he asks, "Have you seen Catman?" He was like, "No." And then you see Catman or Maynard at the back beaten and bloodied up like the guy. Isn't it ironic that he was like, it's basically in the same position as what he done to the guy last week, and he's all beaten and bloodied up and his eyes rolled behind his head like the Undertaker. I found that funny. Other than that, this episode was pretty much useless, apart from the CPO. That how do I feel about the CPO? Judging by their looks, they don't look intimidating. They don't look cool. They don't look as cool as the CP9. But obviously Robin and Law know about them, because Robin was like, CPO is the strongest out of the whole CP organization. But it was pretty good to see Caesar though. I've actually missed his laugh, because I haven't heard his laugh for like 2 months, I think. This episode actually felt like a filler because nothing happened. From last week's episode, I thought shit was gonna go down, but when it actually came to this week, nothing went down except for a green hair guy fucking up Maynard. But other than that, it was just a lame episode. I didn't even get to see Fujitora. I thought Fujitora was gonna fuck shit up this week. Like what the hell? It doesn't make sense to me, to be honest. Because last week's episode was fucking amazing. This week's episode, wow, I wouldn't give it over a 6, to be honest. Nothing really happened. It was just boring. It was just catching up with all the groups. The only thing that, like, the comedic thing about it is Sanji's bit. It was just hilarious. He's still in love. Sanji's whipped. I don't know what's wrong with him. Every girl he meets, he's whipped on. I think the only girl that he was not whipped on and who made him sick was that fat mermaid woman from Water 7 storyline. The one that was driving the train, the one that took them to Ennis Lobby. That's the only girl on the whole show that he is not whipped on. And you see him laughing, writing a letter in his head to Robin and Nami saying, "I'm sorry for cheating on you and that, but I'm in love." It's fam. He needs to get laid. That's what I can say to him. And what was up at the end in the ship with Brook, Chopper and Nami? Like, what the fuck was that? They opened the door and they just look like painting. I don't get it. Why were they scared? This episode was quite disappointing, I won't lie to you. Next episode best be better, to be honest, because it was not cutting it. Anyway, boy, maybe it'll get better, maybe not, but anyway, it's One Piece. Love it or hate it, you're always gonna watch it. So anyway, I'll give this like a 5.5 or 6 at best, because it wasn't really all that exciting. Comment down below what you found exciting about this episode, because it really wasn't much. So anyways, match a mic and I'm out. Oh, and just in case you're wondering why I stopped talking about games, PS4, Xbox, which one's shit, it's because I could care less. I could give a shit about games anymore. But this is originally a gaming channel, so I will keep posting up gameplays, but it's gonna be pretty not exciting, just normal. Anyway, I'm probably the best FPS guy out there, so it's a blessing for you to watch my videos, don't lie. I'm just gonna put these up for you to look at while I make reviews about anime. So yeah, look forward to the change.
Okay, we've just taken control of Objective Bravo.